Vanakkam, namaste. 1 minute, please. Vanakkam, namaste. All embracing people. On behalf of the family, we'd like to say thank you very much to everybody attending. More in particular, the fact that we here today under difficult circumstances in respect of COVID, and we're all following due processes. I'd like to announce that as we proceed into the crematorium, the immediate family has requested to protect you and themselves. They're only allowing 25 people inside, right? So the rest of us can stay around outside and pay our last respects in that way. On behalf of the priest, the immediate family, we just want to say thank you very, very much for embracing these moments. We've had a few speakers at the hall, and they've shared their thoughts, their inner thinkings. And right now, there isn't much more that we can say but to please embrace this moment. Think of the times between you, Rajen, and the family, and his devotion and contribution. Once again, thank you very much, Naidoo. Thank you. All bearers, please.
The respected elders, ladies and gentlemen, embodiments of love and gracious light, we have gathered here today just to celebrate the life of this wonderful person, Rajen Naidoo, well known as Technispray Rajen, who played a very important role in our community, uplifting the underprivileged, contributing to upkeep of our temples and our spiritual institutions, helping the Seva organizations in our community. Uncle Rajen was not a very easy person to understand. He could shout you, and you may be seated. You can sit down. He could shout you and tell you many things in very flowery language, and tell you straight off whether you like it or not. And thereafter it's your decision to befriend him or not. He was very just, he was very straightforward, and he did not beat around the bush to tell you anything that was right. So we just know that his time has come to depart and to be on a high level of spirituality, high level of spiritual consciousness with Shiva, and we know that we will remember Uncle Rajen for all the good that he has performed in our community. Although his body is physically not with us, but his Atma, his soul, will be part of every one of us who he has touched, who he has helped, and shared so many memories and moments together. Just the body returns to the earth, which is one part of the 5 elements. The Atma lives as Arujyoti, as light, in every one of his loved ones. So we as earthlings just need to learn how to connect with the spiritual energy. Uncle Rajen will always be remembered for his contribution. We just need to take a leaf from his life. In our community, there's so many elders that passed on, so many good people that has passed on, that gave their life to the community with great amount of values. And when they pass on, we just forget about them. We need to start to live their legacy. Where they left off, we need to continue in a very simple way. Start the day with love, fill the day with love, end the day with love. Service to humanity is service to God. Hands that help are holy lips that pray. That's what Uncle Rajen believed. He sat in his office and he was like a counselor every day, giving counseling to people, swaying them, shouting them, and just being Rajen. He was there. And we just need to understand that he was a loving person. And we need to love his legacy. The family, just take comfort in knowing that he loved you, and he groomed you, he molded you to take and keep the home in order. So Kevin, we know that you follow your father's footsteps. You have part of his habits. I'm sure as you grow older, you'll develop more. The kindness, the love, the hospitality, and the hands that always want to help. We just pray that the family gets the comfort in knowing that it's not far away from them. It's part of every one of them. It's within them. And he will continue to love because they shared so many memories together. And I'm not going to say his Atma must rest in peace, because where must it go and rest? Don't die. Don't wait to die to rest. We can rest right here. Enjoy life right here. Be a helping hand to everyone, like Uncle Rajen has been. And we know that we'll continue to love, because his contribution will never be forgotten. Just one little incident, when I was at Lens Temple, he was a pillar of strength. Every festival, he made sure that it would be done to its highest level, and every devotee was comfortable. When he came to Seva, without any asking, he came forward and assisted. He would have phoned from time to time and just ask, "Boy, are you well? I seen you doing this funeral. I seen you dead funeral. Are you fine? Are you keeping well? Do you need anything?" That's a love, that's a fatherly love that he always gave, not only to us, but to everyone. And we know that we continue to love in everyone's heart because he was a great soul. And it's unfortunate that we only realize how great they are and give great speeches when they did. But when they're loving, we don't want to like them, we argue, and we say many things. So we just need to learn. When people are alive, give the gratitude, praise them, and not that he wanted any praise. He said, don't come put a panade on me. I don't want a panade. I'm doing service because I love to do it. He said, don't call me to give me any gifts. That was Uncle Rajen. We know that he will rest in peace, and the family, they comfort in knowing that he will be with you forevermore, and you will have the strength and courage to continue your life and continue with his legacy. Is there anyone? We call Tiru Valapalai from the Sivanyana Sabay to address you.
Vanakkam, Potriyom Namachivaya, the officiating priest, Tiru Guru Sumadram, dear family, on behalf of the Sivanyana Sabay, I pass my condolences to the Naidoo family. Naidoo, a giant of a man that has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. This, what you've seen today outside, when Kevin carried the clay pot and walked around the coffin. The clay pot is made out of sand, earth. The clay pot is returning back to the ground. We come from God and we shall return to God. Today, Rajen is going back to God Almighty. A man, even if he didn't have anything, he will make sure he'll get it from somewhere and give it to you if you wanted it. He'll never refuse you. Every organization in Lenasia, if they printed a brochure or they printed a magazine, the last page must be for Pekni spray. If it's not there, you won't give you. You'll fight with you. The last page must be for you. And you know his motto of Pekni spray? We meet by accident. That is how I met Rajen 30 years ago when I took my car to repair. I met him by accident. And that is true, my dear brothers and sisters. We meet by accident. And my good friend for the past 30 years, thou hast courage to travel alone in your invisible path. Then carry this lamp in my hand and walk with steadfast gaze. Look not back, the past will melt in the dark. Follow on his glow. The lamp is bent off, but so he will be there to protect us. We must pave our way to God. We must strive for a point of contact. We must be possessed of the great power before we can do anything worthwhile. We cannot afford to neglect our soul attributes for the sake of flesh. If, however, we keep our heart full of exalted ideas, we shall not fail to find the point of contact. When we are truly sanctified, our ear is never deaf to the higher call. All benefit of the universe, make me free from blemishes and unworthiness, that I may feel thy presence everywhere, my Lord. Give me sight that I may perceive and help others in my life, my Lord. Give me the strength, my Lord, so I can help others. This is what Rajen was. He had that strength, he helped wherever he can. I remember him saying something to me one day. And this I want to share with you. This is a true story. He said he carried Kevin as a 3-year-old boy and walked into a shibin to have a beer. And Kevin says to him, Dad, why don't you give up this? On that day, he hung up that bottle and never touched it again. That was Rajen. He shared that with me. A true story. He shared it with me. And I was his dear friend, his younger brother. And it was about him. He shared many family stories with me, secrets that he had. But let it be. The biggest, the best thing you can do is unfold your higher qualities. Cast off from our mind the base thoughts, my Lord. Plunge into the ocean of love. Fear not drowning, nor death. Love is life. People who lack firmness or feeling lack insensitive, we have great power. It is not our powers, but our channel of power. It flows through us in mighty current. We make them right with trust in God. Our thoughts must be lightened. We must shine with light of holiness. Light of light, be within me, my Lord. As I said earlier, He loved his family. He loved everyone that he met on his path. But he was a hard taskmaster. You ask Tiny, you ask all the staff here. Tiny will remember every day Rajen will shout, Tiny, and Tiny is at command. He'll stand like a soldier with saluting Rajen. He'll be there. He'll get angry with Rajen and he'll walk away. But following morning he's coming to open that workshop. That was Tiny. Honorable man, even Guppy, the honorable staff, and all his other staff members. He knew how to handle them. He knew even how to handle Bala, though Bala was his senior. That was him. I know today Guppy and Tiny couldn't say anything because they are emotional. I know how hard they worked for Rajen and how Rajen loved him. And may the family given strength by Namachivaya, and may you continue with the good work that Father, Brother Rajen has did in this world. Peace be upon all of you. Anbe Sivam Sivame Anbu, God is love and love is God. Yalla Veere, Yenbutru Vajga, Yalla Sivamalu. Every life is precious. Everything is in the hands of God. Remember when you wore this Tirunal, Rajen will wear it. It reminds us of one thing. Death is certain to all of us. This is holy ashes, it's burnt. It's come from the ground. And we too shall return to the ground. It reminds us at all times to be polite, have no ego, and love everyone that we meet. God bless till we meet again. Tirusitram Madam.